Hi, I'm Nancy Forrester of the National EFT Training Institute here in Canada, and my pleasure to be together with Julie Flippin of smallbusinesssavvy.com. And I'm excited to announce that the National EFT Training Institute is sponsoring a live workshop on July 16th in Markham, Ontario. And the topic is ACEs, Adverse Childhood Experiences, and what they are, why they're important, and how they show up so profoundly in our lives. And I know, Julie, this is a topic that is near and dear to your heart as a business strategist. So I'm curious about why would childhood trauma be so important to a business strategist?
Thank you, Nancy. Let me just start by saying this is such an important topic, and I couldn't be more delighted that you have taken such a profound step in bringing this information to us. So I, for one, can hardly wait to go to your one-day event, but I really want to talk about trauma and how it shows up. I mean, there's a theory that we've all experienced trauma at some level. But I want to talk specifically about business owners. So, I've had 3 businesses, and that's great. I've been able to create some successful businesses. I'm happy about that. But when I reinvented myself as a business strategist, my real intention was I wanted to work with the small business owner and the entrepreneur to help them create successful businesses. And the thing that I was so frustrated with is, in order to be a successful business owner, you have to be able to be confident and show up fully for your clients. And what I found over and over and over is they were really good. I mean, these business owners have amazing skills, integrity, honesty. They want to work with the clients. But there's something, not for everyone, and it works differently, but there's something that prevents them from showing up fully. So, I mean, I rebranded my whole business last year about building your business from the inside out for this very reason. Having a background as a psychotherapist, one of the things I've done is I've gone back and helped those people start to uncover what is standing in your way of showing up confidently in your business. And it always came down to some form of trauma that happened earlier in their life that's showing up as a lack of confidence, fear of what other people would think. What if I can't really do this? And so it's so easy to say those things, but when we really get to the roots of them, oh my gosh, this is trauma. And so here they are trying to create a business, and you and I know the investment that we put into these businesses, and there it shows up here, and then it shows up there, and it affects every part of our life.
Absolutely. And I love that you're so willing to tell the truth about that.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter which area of life we're talking about, whether we're talking about health, whether we're talking about business, whether we're talking about relationships. It's this foundation that we need to really do the work around cleaning up that foundation so that you can help them build businesses which are resting on a really solid platform. Otherwise they can build a business, right? But if it's on a shaky platform, what happens?
Exactly. And I mean, I speak from my own experience. I came from an extremely traumatic childhood family. And, those beliefs that got set so many years ago, if I were prettier, if I were smarter, if I were better. And so trying to be the overachiever and killing myself and worrying about what everybody would think. And, without doing the consistent inner work on that trauma, I might have, and here's the tricky part of this, on the outside look like I had achieved great success. All right, we do see it. But you know what? The joy that comes with it would not be there. It would be showing up on the outside as something and going home and being something entirely different. And I don't think it has to be that way. I mean, it's our time. This is not a dress rehearsal. We hear that all the time. We all have the ability to have extraordinary lives if we are willing if we're really willing to go and have a look at what's stopping us from showing up fully and doing the work. And I think one of the first steps is going to a day like you're having and introducing us to these cutting edge discoveries and things that they're finding out about trauma and what's really going on in our lives. I mean, I am so excited to spend a day, seriously, and I know you're bringing a really important guest in.
Yeah.
That's going to share some information, but not just information, because you and I understand that information is about this important.
Exactly.
But to give us some proper ways of dealing with trauma, to give us the process, to give us the, I love tapping. I think it's one of the most extraordinary forms of energy psychology that there is.
Yeah.
And to really show us how to deal with this, not just clearing stuff, because I still get triggered today. What do I do with that? What do I do with that when I'm going on stage and I'm speaking to 200 people? Yeah. What do I do with that?
Absolutely.
And so being able to give us the resources for that, Nancy, I think is fantastic. And so I'm excited that you're doing it. I'm glad to be part of it.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I know you recognize that this really is the culmination of a lot of work and effort on a lot of people's parts. And so I'm really thrilled and excited to, as you say, not just be bringing the information, but be bringing the information in an experiential way where we're practicing what we're preaching.
Yeah.
And so I'm very excited that you're going to be there. I'm very appreciative of you doing this video with me. And I hope that everybody's watching and is going to join us on July 16th. It's a full day workshop, 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock. Nefty is sponsoring it, so it's a cost recovery only. It's a $25 workshop. I would love for everyone who is a parent, everyone who is a therapist, a coach, everyone who is in the justice system, everyone who is involved in community service programs in any way. Basically, I think I'm saying all of us.
Everyone.
It needs to be in this workshop. So the registration link will be in the information underneath the video. And I really look forward to having you join us there.
Thank you, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.